He is the sun that warms the earth and the plague that withers it, the god of the silver bow and the golden lyre. Today we step into the blinding radiance of Apollo. His journey didn't begin in a palace, but on a wandering barren rock called Delos. Born to Leto and Zeus, Apollo's first breath was filled with the scent of nectar and the songs of golden swans. From the moment he tasted the divine ambrosia, he didn't just grow, he ascended. Within days, he was no longer a child, but a god of incomparable beauty, demanding his bow and his lyre, ready to claim his place in the cosmos. But a god must prove his power. Apollo traveled to the slopes of Mount Parnassus to face Python, the monstrous serpent guarding the navel of the world. With a rain of 1,000 silver arrows, he brought the beast down, cleansing the earth and establishing the Oracle of Delphi. Delphi became the heartbeat of Greece. Emperors and peasants alike traveled miles to hear the cryptic whispers of the Pythia, the priestess who spoke with Apollo's own voice. He became the bridge between the mortal and the divine, the master of a future that only he could see. Apollo is the soul of every melody. His lyre, a gift from the clever Hermes, could charm the very stones of the earth. But his grace came with a sharp edge. When the satyr Marsyas dared to challenge him in a musical contest, Apollo showed the world that divine perfection does not tolerate arrogance. He won, of course. But the price for Marsyas was skin and life. It is a reminder, Apollo represents order and harmony, and anything that disrupts that balance is met with his cold, golden fury. For a god of beauty, his heart was often lonely. He chased the nymph Daphne, only to see her turn into a laurel tree to escape his touch. He loved Cassandra and gave her the gift of prophecy. But when she rejected him, he turned that gift into a nightmare, ensuring that she would always see the truth, and no one would ever believe her. From the tragic death of Hyacinthus to the unrequited whispers in the wind, Apollo's life was a testament that even the brightest light casts the longest shadows. He is the averter of evil and the far shooter. During the Trojan War, his arrows carried the plague that devastated armies. Yet he also fathered Asclepius, the god of medicine who learned to bring the dead back to life. Apollo is the duality of existence, the power to kill and the mercy to heal, existing in perfect, terrifying equilibrium. Apollo reminds us that life requires both the bow and the lyre. We need the discipline to strike our targets and the soul to create our music. The story of Apollo is not merely a tale of a god's triumphs. It is a mirror reflecting the potential within each of us. Sometimes in the dark caverns of life, the pythons standing before us feel as though they might swallow us whole. Our fears, much like the curse of Cassandra, cry out the truth to us, yet we find it difficult to believe them. Yet, remember, Apollo holds both the bow and the lyre at the same time. This is the balance of discipline and art, of destruction and healing. It is in your hands to compose the symphony of your own life. Draw your bow, focus on your target, and never be afraid to shine. For when the sun rises, shadows remain only as memories. Let your light be your legend. In your darkest moments, look for the sun. Not just the one in the sky, but the one within your own mind. Find your harmony, claim your truth, and never be afraid to shine too bright. I'm Emma. Thank you for chasing the light with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and stay legendary.